Hello, good evening, Professor. Hilda Guerrero here with our weekly video. Um, this video is about the different types of tissues in the body. I have some flashcards here. I hope it's allowed. Um, we're going to talk about the different types of tissues in the body. As we already know, the body has four major types of tissues. These tissues are muscle tissue, epithelial tissue, nervous tissue, and connective tissue. And within the epithelial tissue, there is different types of tissues as well. So first we're going to talk about that one. Epithelial tissue, I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right, but epithelial tissue has several types, and these are these the exchange tissue, protective tissue, transporting tissue, secretory tissue, and ciliated tissue. So what these tissues all do are different functions. For example, the ciliated tissue is usually found in the upper respiratory tract, in the female reproductive system. And what this tissue does, it has cilia, which helps move substances along the tissue where it belongs. The exchange tissue, it's a porous tissue, and this one is found in the lungs, in the vessels, and this is more porous. Why? Because it needs to allow the exchange of fluids. Next, we have the protective tissue. The protective tissue is it's a tightly connected tissue. This tissue is usually found in the skin, under the skin, and around the mouth area. Then we have the transporting tissue, and this tissue is usually more tightly connected. This is in the kidneys, in the intestinal tract, and it's also found in some of the exocrine glands. Next, also that is part of the epithelial tissue, we have the secretory tissue. This tissue is simple stratified tissue, and it's a protein secreting and steroid secreting cell. So that's what it does. And what this is found in the exocrine glands, the endocrine system, and the thyroid glands. So that is epithelial tissues. Next we have the we did the protective. Connective tissue. So the connective tissue is also found all over the body. Well, not necessarily all over, but it is characterized by it being extensive, has lots of water. This tissue is usually found right under the skin. We have dense connective tissue, adipose connective tissue, loose connective tissue, and we also have blood, another connective tissue, which is the blood supporting tissue. And these are found, the dense connective tissue is found around the tendons, the ligaments, and the muscles. The adipose tissue is mainly fat and liquid, and it's mainly used for heat for babies. Then we have the blood supportive system, which is blood is a supportive tissue, and this is a mobile tissue, and it consists mainly of plasma. Then we have the muscle tissue, muscle and nervous tissue. So these kind of go together, I guess. So both muscle and nervous tissue are excitable. What this means is that they both create electrical signals known as action potentials. And what these muscle tissues do is They help connect the muscles to the ligaments. The muscle tissue is what we call muscle contains a special activity or a special there's something special about it, which is it has a uniqueness to it, which is helps us create heat by contracting. So that's our muscle tissue. And then our nervous tissue includes the neurons and the nerve cells and the glial. And of course, what that does is it helps the communication between the cells, and it tells the cells, what to do and all that good stuff. I hope that wasn't too bad. Thank you.